What is going on, team? We are on to strength this week. As always, the weekend is for family, so I did not post. That is going to be a recurring theme. So if you're expecting every single day, hopefully the volume during the week can make up for the times on the weekend when I am busy spending time with my loved ones. But we're in strength week, or at least the strength portion of pull, push, legs. I'm going to dive in, and I want to be a little bit more specific and answering a couple questions that some of you may have as far as when you are lifting these things. I have kind of been glazing over it, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to shortchange you. So we're going to dive in with our barbell back row, or I'm sorry, kettlebell back row. I was thinking barbell deadlift for the next one. And now at a new gym, it gets really hot. It's a CrossFit gym. So I'm that guy without a shirt on. Apologies. It was really hot. But anyhow, so you'll notice here that I start off into almost like a 3-point stance. Not the exact same as alignment in football, but rather similar. What that does is it allows me to spread myself further, get my core more engaged, and be able to pull, as we see here, upward. And then this allows me to keep my back more flat. I just prefer this so much more than one knee up on the bench. I don't feel as strong. I also don't like the way that it affects my back. And as you see from the other angle, I twist it a little bit more. But you see, and I open up my stance. I tried to go a little bit further. That was a little bit too much strain on the core. So then I went back to adjusting the feet. You'll find what works best for you, but really give that a shot. You're gonna be feeling it a lot more, and you'll see that you have more power. Give it a shot and let me know what you think. Next up was deadlifts. This is 275 for 8. And notice as I'm doing this, I take a little pause. That gives my arms a little bit of a break. That's a lot of weight to just hold on to. And after a while, your forearms just get tired. So getting it up, taking that little pause, driving it back up. It'll save you a lot of time. It'll save you a lot of energy. And then that way, I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm gonna be able to drive it up. I know I can lift the weight. It's just a matter of if I can hold onto it. Now this is from a profile angle, and I wanted to make sure that you guys could see the line that I stay on. Had a client ask me the difference between a squat and a deadlift, and now they knew the squat very well, but the deadlift wasn't exactly connecting with them. And so I want to show you guys exactly how that line is supposed to look in the traditional Romanian deadlift. And so we're gonna pop right back into it. And so from this angle, I hinge down and then pull up. And so keeping my back straight, that's going to allow me to really pull that weight more. A hunched back is not going to help, it's going to hurt me. And then as I get here, before each one, you'll see that I brace a little bit in my back, keeping it flat and going up and hinging, getting my glutes and hamstrings to fire up underneath me. That's what's really gonna send the weight to soar, or get the weight to soar, send it up. Obviously I don't have a lot of oxygen in the video, don't have a lot of oxygen right now going to the brain, but you get what I'm saying. The contraction of your glutes, the contraction in your abdominal area so that you can squeeze everything together using the Valsalva maneuver, and then explode that up, take that weight, take that breath at the top. We're jumping back in, and boom, hinging, keeping that hinging motion going. And so, yeah, I was gassed. And here, I really want to work on unilateral strength, and so I did the rope climb, went all the way up. My hands were just torn up after this. But I did one climb up, each, one over the other, and then went straight into some ring pull-ups. This was really challenging, especially after climbing up that and then doing 3 sets of it. It ended up being very difficult. You can see I'm really struggling there at the end. And then at the end of each one, I believe I'm gonna do it. Yep, I am holding for 5 seconds, working on isometric strength to, again, target my muscles a little differently. And then this last one, back extensions on with a band. I love band work. I highly encourage it. You guys have seen that. But what I'm doing here is as I'm pulling myself up with my lower back, I am able to work on that isometric strength while being subsequently pulled back towards the earth. My body has to stabilize and work that much harder because of the band. Now you'll see next week I'm probably going to do some band work as well in more of the primary compound lifts, but I really love doing it on the auxiliary lifts. For push day, you'll see that I did some of that stuff, but also at the end, just holding it and doing a couple rows, especially after a nice full back day, a nice full pull day. Sorry for the little word jumble there. Yeah, anyhow, it was a great day. I really felt it. Next up is going to be push strength. That video is coming later today as well. Again, I want to keep the weekends for me and my family, and that's going to be a priority on my end. And also just balance. You got to have that nice balance. But yeah, guys, I also have something coming soon, a 30-day posture correction. If you're interested in that, hit me up. We'll chat more. But it's coming, and it's going to be great, especially for those of you at the 9 to 5. It's really going to target your backside, and that's what's going to pull you up, sit you up, you know, stand you up as well. Anyhow, you guys have a great day. We'll see you at the gym.